Welcome to Girl Talk. We are surrounded by gorgeous colors, and I'll give you a minute to just guess where we might be. Ever heard of America's Best Flowers? Thanks for the music background, ladies. I appreciate it. You know, I haven't been here until recently, but I'm so glad that we discovered this spot because it is really incredible, don't you think?
Mm-hmm. I was way ahead of you guys. I've been buying flowers from these people for years.
You have.
Yeah.
Should have known. Janet's always 1, 2, and 3 steps ahead. But
it's kind of a hidden gem.
It
is.
is.
Back here in Cottage Grove.
Yes, it is. Sort of like you. Now you're unhidden. There she is. Okay, so you're the veteran. So what are some of your favorite flowers in general, but to buy and plant?
Ooh, actually, I really love the hanging baskets.
You do?
I do, and I used to do a lot of the petunia baskets, but those you have to, I guess, maintain. You have to pick off, deadhead is what the term is.
Oh.
So that way it keeps blooming.
Yes, okay.
So actually I've discovered the Cali, it's got a bigger name, Calicabroa something. Anyway, those are also hanging baskets that are beautiful, but lower maintenance.
Lower maintenance.
Are those the ones that hang down a little bit more?
Yes.
Smaller? Okay, that's what I just
Smaller
bought.
flowers and a little drapier, bushier.
Yep, that's what I just bought. So you don't have to deadhead those?
No.
Oh,
No, you can
good.
just kind of shake it and the dead ones fall off. And,
Oh,
These
okay.
gardening terms.
It's just a little pinch, so
I
it's
thought Deadhead
sad. Like,
was a fan of the Grateful Dead. Isn't that?
yeah,
what
that's a
that
thing
is?
too.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
this is like, but this is really a gardening term. You just go, if you see the flower, the actual flower bloom itself is starting to wilt or look like it's drying out, then you just
you snap the stem.
snap it off.
What was that? In case you
Just
missed
like
And
it.
then it blooms again. So the first few times I did this, I felt really bad. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm killing my plant. And then like I did it because people told me this is what you do. And literally like a couple hours later or the next day, it's like flowering again. So you're actually helping it rejuvenate. So it's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
And then you
That's
get to say
very
deadhead.
Yeah, it's
flowers.
fun. Okay. Well, later in the show, we have a really fun segment that we're going to do. We're going to learn a little bit about actually planting here and taking home. It's called
Make and take.
Make and Take. Thanks. So that'll be fun. We'll chat about that later in the show.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering, my favorite flower, hint, hint, no, Susan, I love calla lilies. Just the simple, beautiful. I like the white. The yellow is gorgeous, but I like a white calla lily.
Very classic. Yep.
But we have a fabulous show. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. We're talking about another fun project. We've got Emery Art Studio coming and a fabulous artist. She's going to teach us a little bit about a technique that I'd never heard of before, and so I'm excited to share it with viewers at home. So
Sounds
we
really
won't-
cool.
We won't spoil it, but that'll be later in the show. And then we're talking about a really fun event. I think we should all go. The Madison Area Music Association is having their festival and event coming up really soon. There's a red carpet. I can't wait. I want to dress up and go.
Yeah,
But
let's do it.
we're going to learn the details coming up after the break. We'll be right back with Girl Talk.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're at America's Best Flowers today. We are having an awesome time. We're enjoying the sunshine.
Oh, it's
I'm
great.
trying not to squint, but I'm actually enjoying it and just want to go like this and like, leave my
We'll
hair or
host with our
something.
eyes closed today.
Yeah, right? It doesn't matter.
You're such a
Just-
pro. You'll be
just
fine.
see the sunshine radiating on us. This is Beth Killey with us today. She's with the Madison Area Music Association. And you guys are having kind of your own version of the Grammys
Yes.
coming up.
Yes.
I'm super, super excited about this. This has
too.
been going on for some time now.
Yep.
But first, let's start with what is the MAMA organization about? That's kind of the street name.
Yes, the Mama.
Yeah.
I feel like I should have a shirt that says the
Yep.
Mama.
Yeah.
It's a Madison Area Music Association. It's a nonprofit organization with the goal of putting instruments in kids' hands. And to date, we have given over $70,000 worth of instruments and funds to area music programs.
That's so great.
Wow, good for you. Thank you for doing
Yeah,
that.
well, we have a lot of generous sponsors and donors and people who believe in the cause because music touches so many people.
Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Spread the word, spread the well.
Especially to
music.
kids,
Yeah,
too.
right?
It's such an important age.
Yes.
Because I think back and I'm like, if I would have just started playing guitar, you know, when I was 5 or 6 years old,
Yeah.
You'd be
I'd
on
a rock
stage now.
star.
You
Yes.
would be. I'm sure I can see it in you, Ellen.
Yes.
Totally.
Well, it's really important for kids to have a way to express themselves. And
Yeah.
for so many, music is the hook. That's what they get into, and it just opens doors for them.
Absolutely.
It calms them down to
Yeah.
focus and all of that good
Exactly.
stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Speaking of focusing,
Yes.
focusing on June 18th is
Yes.
the show itself. So tell us about the
Exactly.
awards show. What is it going to be like?
Yes, so the Mama Awards, it's the 14th annual show. It's at the Capitol Little Theater in the Overture Center. And it's kind of like Madison's version of the Grammys. So we have musical performances, we give away awards to local musicians, we have a Student of the Year, Teacher of the Year, we have a Lifetime Achievement Award.
Wow.
And we're going to have some special guests in town this year because we're partnering with the Between the Waves Music Festival. It's bringing in sort of some celebrities from out of town that will be making some special presentations as well.
That's exciting.
Yes.
Well, that sounds like so much fun. I'm excited to learn a little bit more. And one of the things I'm curious about is what some of the performers are this year. So who are
Yes.
some of your feature headliners?
We have a real diverse lineup, which is super exciting. We try to feature youth performers. We have a youth violinist. Her name is Aurora Green. And then we have the winner of the Breakthrough Artist Competition, which is a high school band, actually. They're called Distant Cousins.
Oh, I've heard of them.
A rock band. They're incredible.
I love band names.
Yes.
They're so fun.
I know. It's spelled Cousins is Cuzins.
Nice.
Yes. And then we have another young duo, Smith and Jackson, that's kind of an R&B, two female singers that are just phenomenal. One of them was an American Idol finalist.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Great.
Incredible.
I love the
All
variety.
local.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then we have a hip hop group called Soul Men. We have some veterans on the scene, like Lost Lakes. A group of kind of like a super group of veterans called Imaginary Watermelon. And then I know they're incredible players. It's an all women band. And then we have Wheelhouse. So many people know that kind of Americana bluegrassy band that plays all over town. And Paul Flipowitz and his blues band are playing. And he's actually been inducted into the Chicago Blues Hall of Fame. But he's a local guy and just an incredible player.
Yeah, he's been a Madison local guy
Yes.
for a long time,
So
playing in Madison. That's great. Good
tons
for
of
him.
great music.
Yeah, good for you guys.
Huge
Wow.
names here, and I know something you mentioned with it being kind of our version of the Grammys. Something people think about when you think about the Grammys is that red carpet.
Yes.
Are you guys going to have?
We
the
have
red
a
carpet?
red carpet celebration. The show begins at 7, but the red carpet celebration kicks off at 5 p.m.
Okay.
So it's kind of like what you would see at the Grammys. There's a big backdrop with photographers flashing pictures of people as they walk in and getting interviews. And there'll be music playing and
So I have to get this question in because of the red carpet.
Yes.
What are you supposed to wear?
Yes, a lot of people
glam
know
do
what
you
to wear.
get?
You know, it's all over the place because we have rock stars that come like in their leather jackets and their leather pants, and then we have people who are in formal gowns. So really, I mean, you want to
whatever
glam
you
it up
want.
and
But
just
kind
be
of like
yourself.
the Grammys, people, dress in all sort of fashions. Some
Yes.
people do the full glam, and some people do the more rock star look.
Exactly.
I love it. Express yourself.
You know what? Come as you are and just enjoy the show and the music and support a wonderful cause.
And if people want to get tickets, where should they go?
The Overture Center box office will have tickets on sale starting May 22nd.
Perfect.
fun.
Again, Beth
Perfect.
Killy
Thank
with
you.
the Madison Area Music Association. Thanks for being with us.
My pleasure. Thank
Appreciate it. And we'll be back with more Girl Talk after this.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming today at America's Best Flowers. They're in Cottage Grove and worth the trip, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, we'll catch up with them a little bit later. Similar lines, we're talking about artists and art. It's a big word. It's kind of hard to spit out.
Big concept.
Yes, well, big concept. Thank you. Joining us is Leslie Emery. She's an artist and owner of Emery Art Studio and Gallery in Sun Prairie. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you.
So let's start by getting to know you a little bit better. Tell us about your studio, your gallery, and the work that you do.
So I have a little studio, working studio and gallery on the main street in Sun Prairie, and I've had it for about 8 years. I've been a professional artist for 30 years.
Wow.
And I've traveled all over the country doing shows and showing my work and hopefully selling it. And but now I have my gallery, which I love, and I have shows there, and I have shows of other people's work, other than my own.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing.
And then the type of work that you do.
So I do contemporary abstract, reverse painting. It's using acrylics on the back side of a sheet of acrylic. So it's clear.
wow.
You're looking through the surface into the painting
Oh,
itself.
how
That's
unique.
amazing.
It does sound neat. And I did look at your schedule, and you are busy. You're going to Florida and Oklahoma and Maryland. And
It's true.
It's all
true.
over.
It's all over. But when I'm home, I love having the gallery open and showing the work.
Well, thank you
That's there.
for stopping some of your travels to share with us what you're doing. And I want to talk about some of the work that you've done. We won't make you go back 30 years, but what are some of the new things that you've been working on?
So basically what happens with artists is that they change materials. It kind of gives them a whole, it's like you have a tree and it's a branch of the tree or materials. And so the materials that I'm using now have kind of made it so that it's a totally different way of painting. This reverse painting. It's painting in reverse. It's kind of like inside out, and it's enabled me to have these amazing sort of atmospheric, abstract paintings that I couldn't paint any other way. So the materials were just really important. So that's the newest thing that I'm doing.
So that's
Yeah.
the latest and greatest. And
The
I've never
latest and
heard of
greatest.
that before, so that's really
cool.
neat.
It's a very, very
concept.
old technique, but it gets brought back at different times.
Just like so many trends.
Like so many trends, right?
That's
right.
fun.
And I'm sure this is a question you get a lot, and just from people in general. What makes an artist an artist?
Ellen with the big picture questions today.
I know, getting really deep here.
It's true. Okay, so I get asked a lot about, oh, I can't draw. You know, other people say,
Right.
well, oh, I just can't draw. I can't draw a straight line. Well, that's not terribly important. We have rulers to do that. But everybody is an artist. We are born with it. It's inside us. When all of us, when we were little, we danced, we drew, we did all kinds of things to express ourselves, other than just doing regular things.
Uninhibited.
Uninhibited. Maybe misunderstood at times. It's a very personal language.
Yeah.
When you develop different symbols and different ways of saying things. But we all have it in us, and hopefully we can bring it out in our adult lives. You don't have to be a painter to do it, but maybe it's in like the way you have your garden, like the way you put your flowers together. It's so artistic. The different things that we all do in our lives.
I love that because it's so true, and I think a lot of times, sometimes we stray away from that as adults because we kind of get stuck in that idea of that
Task
you have to
driven.
fit in this box.
Well, that's right.
Staying
Well,
inside
that's
the
right.
lines.
Well, that's
Yep.
right. That's right.
Leslie, we're almost out of time, but there's an event coming up in Sun Prairie, kind of a cool one, called the Artful Wine Walk. Is that a chance for people to stop in and see your
Yes,
work?
and the gallery will be just beautifully laid out, and we have hors d'oeuvres, and the whole of Sun Prairie will be open, all the shops. It's a very special, it's art and wine, so you can't
That'll
go
let
wrong.
you relax a little bit.
And hors
That's right,
d'oeuvres.
that's
I
right.
mean, I can't think of a better
And hors d'oeuvres,
combination.
right.
So it sounds like
And that's
fun.
coming up on, when is that?
It's Thursday, May 18th.
May 18th, thank you,
Yeah.
thank you.
Special little note that they have discounted tickets for designated drivers. I thought that was kind of
Cool.
cool.
Oh,
nice idea.
Actually, a significant discount. Thanks again,
Thanks,
Leslie.
thanks,
Leslie is
Janet.
the artist and owner of Emery Art Studio and Gallery in Sun Prairie. And we're at America's Best Flowers. We're going to learn next how to make and take home some of this great stuff you see here. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're at America's Best Flowers today, and we have been having so much fun. It's now the moment you guys have all been waiting for. This is Rowena Koshke. Thank you so much for having us today.
Oh, I love it when you guys visit.
Oh, we've been just having a great time. The sunshine is just, man, we take that for granted during the winter here in
Yes.
Wisconsin, but it's just refreshing.
And to be surrounded literally by all these flowers
Yes.
is
Yes.
so fantastic.
And
you can't
the
have too
birds
many.
chirping.
No.
There's cats running around. It's just, it's wonderful.
cats?
There's
Yes,
cats here.
there's cats here.
Yep, there
We're
are.
all animal lovers here.
Yeah, I love it. And you guys, not only do you have the beautiful flowers that people can come in and pick up, but you guys also do events called Make and Takes.
Yes, we do.
Tell us more.
That is when you can come in and actually plant your own pot here, make the mess here.
And leave it here.
Yes,
Leave
and
the mess.
yes, the mess, and then take home just the pot with you with the flowers and plants.
And the class itself is free. You just pay for the materials that you take, and you get to use the secret soil.
That's right.
Okay, and
all
that's
you have
important.
to do is spend $10 in plant material, and you get the soil for free.
That's awesome. Okay,
Yes.
and you're going to let us get our hands dirty here.
Yes, definitely.
Show us what we do.
So in this make and takes, you get to plant this lovely thing in
And it
here.
matches you.
Yeah.
Okay, so this goes in here?
Yes.
All right, so if I were coming to this event, I would have maybe chosen a container.
Yeah.
And then maybe some flowers and probably get some advice on which go together.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
And that is all free here.
Okay, so I'm going to get started putting this guy in here. And Ellen's going to do one too?
Yes, she can do this. And this is actually curry. And
You guys,
herbs.
you have to smell this.
Yes.
Let me smell.
It doesn't actually, curry the spice. It smells like maple syrup.
It really
It
does.
does.
Like I want to have this in my kitchen.
Yeah. So you can make this for gifts, you know, if you have a friend that you just want to cheer up or just because. And we all love just because gifts, you know?
Okay. Ever.
Okay,
Right.
and then you take this and you can put that around.
So there's 4 in
There's
here. and
4
you
in here.
Spread them around. Okay.
This is so fun, and there is something about just coming in and just getting your hands dirty.
Get your hands dirty.
And I mean, we've all been there where you go pick up a plant and maybe you just don't have the time to put it together. But what a
Yes.
fun gift to be able to do yourself.
Yeah, and since you're here, you have thousands of plants to choose from.
Right.
At your fingertips. I mean, you don't have to, you know.
Now, Rowena, that looks fantastic.
I love this. This is oregano.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Does it stay that
beautiful.
bright green color?
Yes.
Because that looks really great with the orange terracotta.
I
And
love
see, I
this
love
combination.
this green color with the dark purple pot. I think that also stands out really
That
well.
looks great too.
Can you tell us about these little doodads you
these
got
are
here?
the these are the plant tags and they're copper. So if you can also write like to my special friend or anything you'd like
Oh.
on there, and then you can stick that in your.
Would you just
Pot.
use like a
Guys.
Sharpie?
Yep. You just use a Sharpie.
Look at how
and-
cute that is.
Oh, what a great gift that
Yes.
would be.
It really is.
Like
And
feel better soon, or happy birthday, or
Yeah.
cheer up, or all kinds of things.
so, Rowena, what would you say are some of the crowd favorites here? Obviously, this is kind of your busy time.
It is.
Everything is in full bloom here. Are there some staples that you see people always coming in for?
Well, we are known for our hanging baskets. Yes. So that we actually have over 10,000 of them that we plant.
Oh my gosh.
And yeah, as you can see behind us, they're all hanging back here. And that is the crowd favorite. They all come in for hanging baskets.
And I'm gonna say, I've bought them early, and then I've come back later for more, and they're gone. 10,000, they're gone.
Yes.
So
This is-
don't wait too long.
Nope, you gotta come in now.
So, what do you think the secret is to these beautiful baskets? Is it the soil?
Yes, it is. And our staff, of
Aw.
course. Everyone that works here, they just love plants and they know how to take care of
Yeah,
them.
and that's actually something we were just talking about, just the amount of care. And a lot of your staff here has been here for a very long
Yes,
time.
and it is their passion.
And you guys are really a family here.
We are. We are.
And the ones that have been here too also just have that knowledge, which is useful
Yes.
and helpful to customers.
Oh.
For example, shade versus sun. Do you want to
Yes.
give some tips on getting the right plant? Because if you put the plant in the wrong spot,
You'll be sad.
Oh, yeah.
that's a fighting battle.
Oh yeah. Well, we have a lot of experts here, like I said. But you know, for shade things, you can do impatiens, some geraniums go in shade as well, and
Geraniums, really?
yes, some of them, not all of them.
Okay.
Okay, and then for sun, you can do Gerbera daisies, coleus. So the list is endless, really.
The Gerbera daisy is the Girl Talk daisy.
Yes, that's right. We should have put one right here.
Oh, I love that. That's super, super fun.
And Impatiens is actually one of my favorite shades. They just have such a bold, brilliant
Yes.
little flower.
Yes, I love them too.
They look great.
They just make you happy. They really do. They
Yeah,
make you happy.
I've said before, I think this is an instance where money really can buy happiness.
Yes, it's true. And I want to talk about this too, because obviously your name here is America's Best Flowers. So I think a lot of people may think that you're this huge national corporate chain or
Right?
something like
I
that.
know.
But you're actually locally owned and
We
operated.
are. We are locally owned, and it's Ed and Carol Napton, and they were celebrating 40 years this
so
year.
Of the
exciting.
business, not
Yes,
marriage.
oh yes, of the business, and they started it from a farm, a strawberry, pick your own strawberry farm.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so it is, they are the sweetest couple.
They are.
Yes,
They
we
really
love
are.
'em.
Oh, and they've just built such a wonderful place here. If you've never been, it is huge. How many greenhouses?
Oh my gosh,
you guys
it's
have?
over 20.
Oh my gosh.
And it's not just the greenhouses, there's even more
Yeah.
out in the
Yes.
out in the outdoors, I guess.
Yeah,
Yep.
and even an area to just grab like pots. You guys
Oh,
have
I
a whole
know.
pot selection.
That's true.
You have, different things for your garden, just decorations.
Yeah, little things, little nice touches
Yeah.
like that too.
Or like if you want a crane.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
Well, before we leave, let's talk about, so there's the make and take, and when is that? Is it every weekend? Is it once a month? Is
Actually,
it-
we have it scheduled, and right now it's turning out to be every weekend, but the next one is coming up this weekend, and it is a hanging basket one. So you can
cool.
actually make one of the hanging baskets.
Okay.
One of the fine points about your baskets, I have to say, is that the fine wires and the hook are
Yes.
just, they're barely visible versus the big clunky plastic ones that you see.
I love that.
Yeah.
And if
So-
people want to see the upcoming events, they can head to your website and see a
Yes.
full
Yeah.
schedule.
Yep, that or on Facebook.
I love it. Thank you so much for having us here today,
I
Rowena.
love it.
And letting
Thank
us get our
you.
hands dirty too. We got our dirt therapy on. We're set now. Thank you so much to all of our guests for joining us today, and thank you for watching. And you can catch us next time on Girl Talk, only on Wisconsin's 57 Television.